Benchmark, the voice of business. Presented by LMD.
On this week's edition of Benchmark, in our first installment, we take a look at the people's verdict on the performance of the private sector post-war. Then in our feature segment, we turn the spotlight on Anura Devapura, General Manager of Mount Lavinia Hotel, to find out whether the Visit Sri Lanka year 2011 is progressing as planned. And we wrap up this edition by turning to Kunal Sharma, Country Manager of TNS Lanka, to find out why the Sri Lankan public is sceptical of the country's corporates. That's the lineup for Benchmark this week. Hello and welcome to Benchmark. I'm Savitri Rodrigo. From the team here at Benchmark, we wish all Sri Lankans a new year filled with peace and prosperity. This week, we explore why the Sri Lankan populace is feeling somewhat disillusioned about the country's private sector. Our corporate sphere has been particularly vocal in bemoaning the devastating economic effects of the nearly 3-decade-long war. But now that peace is here, has business risen to the challenge? According to the findings of an exclusive LMD Commission poll, the nation, it seems, is divided on this question. Exactly half of TNS Lanka's sample population feel that the private sector is performing to expectation in the post-war era, while 45% disagree. The rest prefer to sit on the fence. Those who answer to the affirmative point to the growing number of new businesses and fresh investment opportunities opening up island-wide as evidence that the private sector is powering ahead with vigor. The positive thinkers point out that these new investment vistas are opening up after the removal of obstacles prevalent during the war. But the naysayers lament that the job market still lacks luster and that there is no prominent economic development in the country. They add that there is no revival of business to be seen in the post-war era and the biz community is not as active as anticipated. Asked whether they believe businesses are by and large above board, as many as 6 in 10 respondents to the nationwide survey said no. They indicate that there are many, quote, illegitimate, unregistered and immoral businesses that evade taxes and thrive on corruption, theft and cheating, unquote. However, where respondents express most disillusionment is in relation to that all-important question of wages. A massive majority of the poll sample, 73%, feel that the private sector falls short when it comes to reasonable remuneration. Respondents say that employees are exploited and salaries don't match the service and effort. What's more, according to more than half of those polled, the business community doesn't practice what it preaches to our politicians. Poll participants charge that just like our elected officials, business people act with profit at the top of their minds and, quote, don't do what they say and break promises, unquote. So, what measures can biz adopt to lift its game? Respondents recommend that thinking out of the box and implementing good management practices are essential. They also stress the importance of recruiting the right people in terms of energy and efficiency, as well as promoting employees based on performance. And according to the sample population, encouraging staff through adequate bonuses and laying emphasis on constant training are also useful measures. The business community should aim to play a part in stemming the brain drain, they add, by providing better perks and working environments. Prominence should also be given to education, and those with the right kind of learning should be encouraged to share their knowledge with the community, they say. We go in now for a quick break. When we return, we talk to Anura Devapura of Mount Lavinia Hotel to find out how the Visit Sri Lanka year 2011 is panning out and what's in store in the months ahead. Stay with us.